Greetings, I am Erferon, Ranger of Gondor. I've wanted to do this for a while, and I'm going to go through a little video of the kit that I've made. So to start, I've got my spear. It's a bamboo shaft with a little cheap SOG knife spear point that I have on there. And I have my cloak, which is kind of boxing style, but I can also just spin it right around and have access to everything in the front. Next is my hood, made of the same Harbor Freight cloth that I made the cloak out of. Have my knapsack, axe, belt knife, fighting knife, and fire kit. The tunic here is just a leather or a linen tunic that I bought on Grimfrost, and the pants are a Ren Fair style pant that I cut at the knees. Alright, now I'm going to transition over to everything I've got on me. Alright, we're going to start with the snap set that I made. If you notice, I just had my awl as the pin because I don't have a cloak pin yet, which I was going to use, so that's going to get fixed. So to start, I have a little notepad, notebook, in case I want to write anything down. And right on the top is my more modern emergency kit. Got a water filter, tourniquet, ace bandage with a bunch of little band-aids, and a light. That's just the emergency stuff. As living anachronism, like I said, I like to live like a ranger, but not die like one. Up next, I just have a little utility pouch. It's got my sharpening stone. Hopefully this is centered actually. Look, little DC4. Then some material if I need any, like a patch for something or fire. Some leather and hemp cordage. Up next, I have my sling that I made using Iodo's amazing video, a graded sling. I didn't have any of the food I actually would take on a trip, so I just used some little bag of rice as a space holder. And then I have some whey bread that I used from Edge of the Wilds video or post, oats, honey, and some craisins wrapped up in a little cloth. Then I have a modern ground cloth, just because I have not managed to make or purchase a period one yet. It's just a footprint for the REI tent that I have, and some leather lace. And then last is my little cook pot, little stainless steel Coleman cook pot. Next I have my water skin, little 2-liter boat I got. I pulled off the plastic and made a little cork stopper, and then a leather lace shoulder strap. I braided it all together so it's a lot stronger than just the individual strand is. Then I've got my belt axe. The twine on here is purely aesthetic. It's really solidly on there. I just kind of like the look of the braided line on there. I have a little handmade sheath for it. And then for the actual belt, I have my handmade sheath that I posted on the forums earlier. Again, it's I made the handle for this knife. This is a Tarava Yarapuko knife that I got from Verstalica. They're a really great website for this kind of stuff. And then it's a inner layer of veg tan leather that was wet molded to the knife, and then an outer layer of just calfskin. Then also from Grimfrost, this is more like my fighting knife. It's just one of their Rattler knives made from a railroad spike. It's the most period, more fighting knife that I had. And I have a little leather lace glued on the top there for a better handle. And then I have my fire kit also on my belt, which is just an old first aid tin that I'm repurposing. It's got flint, steel, and some charcoal. And the only other thing I'm really working on is this. This is going to be my short sword. It's a machete. It initially was kind of curved back and then forward, so I cut it off. And I was in the process of grinding the edge down, and the electricity in my garage decided to stop working completely. So that's on hold for right now. But yeah, that's about everything that I have right now.